Stag Beetle's inspiring journey. Please subscribe so you don't miss a new story. In the heart of a lush forest, where towering trees stretched their ancient limbs towards the sky and a symphony of creatures harmonized in nature's rhythm, there lived a remarkable stag beetle named Orion. Orion was no ordinary beetle. He possessed a spirit as indomitable as his majestic horns, which resembled the antlers of a regal stag. The quest for the shining jewel. Orion's journey to find the shining jewel led him deeper into the heart of the forest than he had ever ventured before. As he pressed onward, the challenges grew more daunting, and the forest's mysteries unfolded before him. One day, while navigating a treacherous maze of thorns and brambles, he encountered a wise old tortoise named Aegis. Aegis had seen many creatures pass through these woods in search of the shining jewel, and he warned Orion about the dangers that lay ahead. The shining jewel may grant great power, Aegis cautioned, but true strength comes from within. Do not let it blind you to the beauty of the forest and the value of friendship. Orion thanked Aegis for his wisdom and continued on his path, determined to prove himself. He crossed a roaring river by clinging to a drifting leaf, battled a fierce colony of ants who guarded a crucial passage, and even outwitted a cunning fox who sought to steal the jewel for himself. Each challenge tested Orion's resolve and sharpened his wits. Finally, after days of arduous travel, Orion arrived at the entrance of the Enchanted Hollow. He could sense the presence of the shining jewel, its aura casting an enchanting glow in the surrounding darkness. But as he stepped closer, he was confronted by Draco, the rival beetle, who had tracked him all the way. Draco challenged Orion to a duel for the jewel's possession, their horns clashing with a deafening resonance. The forest seemed to hold its breath as the two beetles battled fiercely. Orion's determination, honed by his journey and tempered with humility, prevailed. He defeated Draco, not with physical strength alone, but with wisdom and the purity of his intentions. Orion finally reached the shining jewel, which was nestled within a bed of luminous moss. He gazed at its mesmerizing brilliance, reflecting on the lessons he had learned during his quest. He realized that true power was not about dominance or control but about making the right choices for the greater good. In the end, instead of taking the shining jewel for himself, Orion left it undisturbed, letting its ethereal glow continue to illuminate the Enchanted Hollow. He had found the true treasure of the forest, wisdom, humility, and the strength of character to do what was right. Orion's extended journey to find the shining jewel served as a testament to the importance of perseverance, wisdom, and inner strength. It underscored the idea that the journey itself can be more valuable than the destination and that true power lies in using one's abilities for the benefit of all. The healing of the forest. Orion's decision to return the shining jewel to the Enchanted Hollow marked the beginning of a profound transformation in the forest. As he made his way back to the heart of the forest, carrying the jewel that had once caused imbalance, he noticed subtle changes taking place around him. Streams that had been dwindling began to flow with crystal-clear water once more. The withered trees regained their lush foliage, and the forest creatures ceased their mournful cries, replacing them with joyful songs of gratitude. It was as if the very essence of the forest had been reinvigorated by Orion's selfless act. Word of Orion's deed spread throughout the forest, and the creatures began to see him not as a beetle with majestic horns but as a symbol of wisdom, humility, and selflessness. They sought his counsel on matters of the forest's well-being, and he became a trusted advisor to all. In the weeks that followed, the once hostile Draco approached Orion with a heart full of remorse and admiration. He had witnessed the positive changes in the forest and wanted to make amends. Orion forgave Draco and welcomed him as a friend, emphasizing the importance of unity and collaboration in preserving the delicate balance of their home. As seasons passed, Orion's actions continued to inspire the inhabitants of the forest. They began to work together to solve problems and protect their shared home. The forest flourished as a result, and its harmony grew stronger than ever before. Orion's story became a cherished legend, not only among the creatures of the forest but also among neighboring habitats. The tale of the stag beetle with majestic horns who had the wisdom to heal the forest served as a reminder to all that individual acts of selflessness and responsibility could have a far-reaching impact on the world around them. The moral of this extended plot line is that sometimes, the most powerful actions are those driven by selflessness and a deep understanding of the interconnectedness of all living things. Orion's return of the shining jewel to the Enchanted Hollow not only restored the forest's balance but also brought about a sense of unity and cooperation among its inhabitants, proving that working together for a greater purpose can lead to profound positive change. The Legacy of Orion. Orion's legacy continued to shine brightly throughout the forest and beyond. His story became a timeless fable told to generations of young creatures, a tale of selflessness, wisdom, and the enduring power of doing what was right. In the years that followed, the forest flourished in ways no one could have imagined. Its beauty and harmony attracted curious travelers from distant lands who sought the wisdom of the creatures living there. Scholars, philosophers, and seekers of enlightenment flocked to the forest, drawn by the legend of Orion. The forest dwellers, once reserved and isolated, began to share their knowledge with the world. They formed bonds of friendship with other creatures, creating a vast network of interconnected ecosystems that stretched far and wide. The wisdom of the Enchanted Hollow, embodied by Orion's actions, became a beacon of hope and inspiration for all who encountered it. Orion himself continued to play a pivotal role in the forest's well-being. He became an elder statesman, guiding the next generation of creatures in understanding the delicate balance of nature and the importance of responsible stewardship. His wisdom and humility resonated with all who sought his counsel. As time passed, Orion's majestic horns, once a symbol of physical strength, transformed into a symbol of the strength that comes from within. They were revered not for their size, but for the wisdom and compassion of the beetle who carried them. The metaphor of Orion's journey extended far beyond the forest. It became a parable for the larger world, reminding people that true power was not in dominance or accumulation but in the courage to make selfless choices. Orion's story became a symbol of hope, an enduring reminder that even in the face of adversity, individuals possess the potential to bring about positive change. And so, the forest thrived, not just as a place of natural beauty but as a living testament to the legacy of a stag beetle named Orion, whose journey had inspired a world to rediscover the wisdom of the heart, the strength of compassion, and the enduring power of selfless acts. His legacy was a reminder that every one of us, like Orion, had the potential to be a beacon of light in a world that sometimes felt dark, and that the smallest of creatures could inspire the grandest of transformations. The end. Don't forget to subscribe,